Welcome to part 2 of your nervous system reset, resetting the mind. Okay, this isn't going to be as long as part 1. Part 1 was really about grounding, rooting in, recognizing yourself as the exact place where heaven and earth meet, resetting the tree within, which is the nervous system. It's like this electric tree. Okay, and now we're going to clear the mental fog. So let's start with taking a deep breath, the deepest breath you've taken all day. And remember, when you're breathing in through your nose, you're breathing back and down for a big, deep belly breath. We're not breathing up. Don't picture the air going up. Send the air back and down. Ready? Deepest breath. Let it go. Again, big breath. I like to start getting some movement in my spine, in the neck, starting to drop in. Another deep breath. All the way up and then empty all the way out. Let it go. Let it go. Let's do some shoulder rolls when you breathe in. Send your shoulders up, and when you exhale, drop them down and get this circular motion going. A couple of these. I'm also elongating my spine as I'm breathing in. Exhale, kind of drop it down. Getting this nice circular motion going. Breathing in, pulling up. Exhale, pull down. Coming into the present moment. Starting to still everything. Still the chatter in your skull, that is. Coming back home into the body and finding your unique rhythm today. Life is so busy. Life is so crazy. There's so much going on. It's all about finding your unique rhythm. It's all about finding that stillness in the chaos. It's all about finding that coherence amongst the polarity. To have a regulated nervous system in this day and age is to find the still point amongst the waves. And find that stillness within now. I like to find a mudra that your hands naturally fall into. Mine went thumb to middle finger. Deep breaths and just start to hold, start to find that coherence from the left side and the right side of your body. Finding that coherence within the left and right hemisphere of your brain. You just created this beautiful wave with your breath and those shoulder movements and those spine compressions and release. So allow your body to just move, and your hands to just move in whatever way feels really nourishing. As you're breathing, you're matching your breath to your rhythm. And at this time, if you would like to lay down, feel free. Feel free. We're going to do some, I'm going to walk us through some holds. This one nervous system regulation hold. Okay, so once you're laying down, take a deep breath, put your hands on your heart. Breathe in, exhale, smile into your heart. And just acknowledge that you are showing up for yourself. The very act of showing up for yourself in this beautiful way, in this nourishing way, is already regulating your nervous system. You are prioritizing clarity, calm, alignment, embodiment, sovereignty. Okay, and that is self-love all the way. That is self-trust all the way. Go ahead and tap your heart, smile into your heart. I want you to get a big smile right now. Start to activate gratitude. Okay, and I'm just waking up my entire heart chakra. Breathe. Wake up your heart chakra and smile. And go ahead and tap. This age that we're in now, the age we're moving into, the paradigm shift, the great reset, the great awakening, we are moving out of mental controls of the mind, shackles of the mind, which have kept us limited, slaves to limitation, trapped in looping mechanisms, keeping you small, keeping you in survival mode. Okay, we're moving out of the mind and we're moving into the body's awareness. This is called the 2027 solar plexus awakening in the language of human design and the gene keys. This is the prophecy. This is the arc. This is where we're headed. All right, now find that stillness. Just put your hands on your heart and breathe. This arc began in the end of 2022 and 2023. I want you to feel into this. This was the death of the old self. This is where, this was your ultimate ego death, okay? This was shedding and releasing outdated identities and beliefs and ways of being that do not serve, that are part of the old you, the old paradigm, the version of you that was conditioned, hurting, compromising on everything in your life. That version of you needed to die. And I'm sure it was painful, whatever that means for you. I want you to just acknowledge that now. 2022, 2023, the death of the old self. Releasing outdated relationships and dynamics in relationships. Feel into this arc. This is when everything started to change. All right. Now move your hands up a bit from your heart to the center of your chest. All right, and place your hands in the center of your chest. And breathe. 2024 was the karmic clearing. This is where you're shedding and releasing generational trauma, societal conditioning, all the karma you picked up in this lifetime and in every other lifetime that was keeping you shackled, limited, and looping and repeating the same lessons over and over and over again. Always facing the same shit. Whether that be repeated money blocks, inability to maintain and grow wealth, or whether that be the same dynamics and relationships that kept coming up for you over and over and over again until you finally recognize the pattern, recognize that it was you and not them. Okay? Or it was a way of being related to outdated wounds of not feeling worthy, or fears of abandonment or betrayal, or your addictions that kept you looping. Think looping, okay? 2024 is when you finally broke the loops. Go ahead and tap your chest. Feel into that. What does this mean for you? You finally broke those generational curses. You finally broke those outdated patterns and beliefs and ways of being. Okay, it was the great shed. It was the great karmic clearing. Now smile into that. Hold your hands on your chest and breathe. All right. This was the karma and the survival cycles finally being released. Ancestral contracts that resurfaced, these old patterns, these old cycles were finally released. All delusion was finally dissolved. It was the karmic rinse before the rebuild. Deep breath. And on that exhale, I want you to just see those loops breaking and dissolving and falling away. Just want you to see how you are energetically free from those loops. Now place your hands on your throat, on your neck. And go ahead and give yourself a little neck rub, a little throat wake up, saying hello to your throat chakra, the top of your shoulders, the top of your spine. Okay, think about how far you have come. Okay, endings, clearing. And now you've been building. All right. So I want you to just place your hands on your neck, on your throat chakra gently. Find your own rhythmic breath. I want you to reflect on 2025. Your nervous system became your priority. The fact that you are here now proves that. Okay, you are finding your own unique rhythm, and you are strengthening your good habits and your good structures in your life that you know were starting to work, that were feeling good, that were feeling aligned. Okay, that was built out of integrity, out of self-love, self-respect, emotional maturity, clarity, knowing what works, honing what works. Feel into that right now. What does that look like for you? Reflect on 2025. What have you been doing right? What have you been doing consistently? Smile into that right now. Everything that you've been doing to strengthen your health and your life, to take your life into your own hands, to grab life by the balls, knowing that no one's going to do it for you. No one's going to force you to do it. You do it. You did the hard things. You did the uncomfortable things because it pays off over time, because it's worth it, even though it's hard. Okay, you did that. You created these beautiful rhythms in your life. You are recoding your nervous system. You're rewiring your nervous system every single day that you show up for yourself. Every single day that you build. 2025 is building systems. Okay, you had the sacred strategy because all illusions and delusions have finally dissolved. You saw things clearly. You saw things clearly. Creativity without systems just collapses. No more wishing, hoping, or praying. You make it so. You build it. You create it. You make it happen. You carve it out. You seek it out. You're active. You're an active participant in life. You created these beautiful rhythms and you strengthened them. You developed sacred strategy. You understand that it is both. It is strategy and systems, and it is creativity and flow. Because systems without creativity suffocates. It is both. You've been learning your own unique flavor of what it means to balance your masculine energy and your feminine energy. Where do you put your focus and your drive so that you can pour your life force into it? Okay, building the scaffolding and the vessel to pour your creativity, your Shakti, your juice into. 2025 is the year of scaffolding. Vessels built to hold higher octave codes and your higher self. Whatever you have an urge to build, whatever you have an urge to create, now is the time. So go ahead and start tapping your throat chakra. This is the home of expression. This is the home of manifestation. I want you to see your throat chakra like a bridge. And with each tap, you're blasting open this bridge. You're allowing free flow, no more bottlenecking. Blast open that bridge from the higher chakras to the lower chakras so that you have free flow of energy, so that you can build and create unimpeded, uninhibited. Tap that throat. Your throat chakra is awake and alive. You take your creativity seriously. You take yourself as an artist seriously, whatever art means to you. You take your passion seriously. You take your desires and your dreams seriously. You are here to create. The play in children is the original state. And that evolves into creativity and genius in adulthood. The uninhibited adult, the deconditioned adult, that's you. That's what this arc has been all about. That is what you have been preparing for. This is the time to build. This is the time to create. Hit the gas. Don't hold back. You got it. Share your art with the world. You were born to share your art with the world. You were born to share your voice and your perspective and your projects and your visions and your dreams. Keep tapping. Give yourself that permission to create. Give yourself that permission to build in the physical world, to manifest, and to build it beyond your wildest dreams. And hold. Hold your throat and breathe. Place your right hand on your throat chakra and your left hand down on your root chakra. Polarize. Polarize. Awaken that channel from the throat down to the root. The throat is the ether element. The root is earth. You're channeling, you're bringing down your biggest visions and your dreams and your urges and your passions, and you are channeling them into the physical world. You are able to manifest in the physical world. You are able to take divinely inspired, creative action because you have free flowing energy. You do not hoard your art. You create it and then you share it. You unleash it onto the world. You keep your energy flowing and growing. Breathe. Go ahead and put your hands on your third eye now, on your forehead. And go ahead and tap. Awaken the third eye. Start to breathe. Deep, long breaths. With each tap, you're clearing away the cobwebs. You're clearing away the fog. Your lower chakras are open. Your throat chakra is open. Now you open the upper chakras for absolute clarity from your higher self and from the divine to pour into you, through you, and out of you into the world of form. Okay, you can stop tapping, but now I want you to put your fingers right at your eyebrows so that your hands fall on the top of your head, on your crown. If you're watching, if you can look at me, then watch what I'm doing right now. It's hard to explain. Put your fingers on your forehead so that they're touching your eyebrows. And then let the top of your hands, where your thumbs are, fall on your crown. And if you're laying back, go ahead and find a comfortable way to hold this position for just a minute or two. Okay, we're activating the emotional centers in the brain. And I feel the need right now to rub out my eyebrows. If you feel the need to give yourself a forehead massage, an eyebrow massage, just awaken it, rub it out, do whatever you got to do, whatever you feel the urge to do. Breathe, smooth it out, open it up. All right, and then this hold with your fingers just like this cranium hold. You're activating this different part of your awareness now, of your mind, of your brain. I want you to just hold that there and breathe. Okay, your arc has been heading to the 2026 soul rebirth. Okay, 2022, 2023 was the death of the old self. 2024 was karmic clearing. 2025 is building systems. 2026 is the bridge. Okay, it is the bridge. It is integration and expression. This is the year of your soul rebirth. This is where creativity and systems converge. This is where you live the foundations you built in 2025. Okay, everything that you are building and creating in 2025, it's like a machine.
And it's just starting to get going. You're just starting to get a taste. You're doing things right. Okay? You've done trial and error. You've changed. You're not attached to one way of doing things, okay? Because you have strategy now. You're applying sacred strategy. You're not afraid to pivot. You're not afraid to step outside your comfort zone. You're finding different ways to find your unique rhythm, your unique flow when it comes to creation. Okay, you're finding your own rhythms this year of masculine and feminine energy of creation, and then you're going to get it. You're going to lock it in. Boom, scaffolding set, machine built, and it gets going. And it's starting to get going. It's starting to pick up speed, okay? That's what 2025 is about. That's what the end of 2025 is about. 2026, you have built the vessel, and now the vessel is like full steam ahead. You get to live it now. You get to experience it now like a cruise control running machine that you have built, that you have been building, not just since 2022, but since your entire life. Your entire Saturn return, everything that has led to this moment, your entire life has been leading to this moment, and the pace quickens. Okay, you are the first wave of initiates, those that hold coherence, those that are living the balance of masculine and feminine, those that are living the balance of sacred strategy and creativity. You are living the foundations that you have built. You are embodying this higher awareness. You are embodying this higher creativity. Okay, and don't get it twisted. We know that polarity is going to continue to rise. We know that some are going to cling to the old paradigm. The old paradigm is going to hold on for dear life. Things are going to get more chaotic. I'm just keeping it real with you. But you have cultivated your own unique way of regulating yourself. You rely on your toolkit. You rely on your tribe and your community of other light workers, other awakened humans to help guide you. You never have to do it alone, okay? You leap towards the future and you are not there alone. Look around. I want you to take your hands now and place them back on your heart. I want you to feel in now to every single person tuning in to this recording, whether they're joining you the same day you're listening or weeks or months apart, it doesn't matter. Okay, the timelines collapse in this now moment. I want you to feel, burst open your heart now and feel everyone tuning in, everyone riding this arc with you, everyone leaping towards the future, everyone building a better future. Send so much love to them now. Send so much reassurance to them now. We are building the new earth. The future is bright because of you, because of everyone on this arc. The future is bright. We are creating the world we want to live in. The paradigm shifts. You were born for this. Okay, send love, send fire to everyone right now so that they may continue to thrive and to co create because we are divinely designed to create good things, to create things that uplift humanity and Earth herself. That's what this 2026 rebirth is all about. You taking your creativity seriously because it's not coming from you. It's coming from God, from the universe, from source, from the divine. And you have a duty. And that duty is to take those creations seriously. And you've got your formula, creativity and structure. You've got it on lock. Okay? Creativity and systems converge in you. And you guide others across this bridge. Okay, you teach others how to move from survival to alignment and to creativity. All of the ways in which you regulate your own nervous system. You're now a teacher and you can share that with everyone else around you who is willing to listen and learn. And they're going to be from you because they can see the peace behind your eyes. They can feel the stillness within your nervous system. Your touch alone can calm and regulate someone else's. This is the great leap. All right, now I want you to put your hands on your belly, on your solar plexus. And I want you to tap your solar plexus, wake it up. Okay, this is leading to the 2027 solar plexus reawakening. Okay, this is where all of this is headed. This is what this arc has been about since 2022. 2022, 2023, death of the old self. 2024, karmic clearing. 2025, building the systems. 2026, soul rebirth. Systems and creativity converge. The vessel is built to hold your light, to hold your higher octave, your higher way of being. The paradigm shift. And the paradigm shift is the 2027 rhythmic symphony, the third phase of our threefold awakening that began in 1987 with the harmonic convergence. 2012 was the melodic resonance, and 2027 is the rhythmic symphony, the reawakening of the solar plexus, the jump in awareness. This is the leap. This is everything you are working towards. It is our collective leap in awareness. It's this emotional intelligence that becomes the new frequency. We are no longer trapped and controlled by the limited mind. Your mind is a tool. Your mind is an instrument. Your mind no longer runs your existence. Your higher awareness does. Your higher awareness body wisdom does. The body is the compass. The body holds the wisdom. The body is how your higher self communicates to you. And you trust your body and you follow your body. You are no longer shackled by the mind, and you are incapable of being manipulated or controlled. You are completely tuned out of the distortion. The old sheet music burns, and you tune in to the rhythmic symphony of God's true creation. Place your hands on your solar plexus. Leave your hands on your solar plexus now. And breathe. With each breath, I want you to see that fire in your belly, that fire of Christ consciousness. It started out as a spark, and it's been growing, and it's been building. Okay, and now it's fully ablaze. There is a divine spark within every single one of us that can never die out. It's just going to keep getting brighter and stronger. This is the fire in your belly. We're awakening our inner sun. Free of shadow consciousness, free of victim consciousness. No longer a victim to the fucked up world. No longer a victim to whatever fucked up circumstance you've experienced in your life. You took matters into your own hands. You freed yourself from the jail that you were in, because first you had to recognize that you were in jail. And you did that work. No one can force you to do it. You did it. You do it. You're the one who made that leap out of survival. into alignment, into hope, into peace. You find such fulfillment in the process of life because you take your creativity seriously, because you take your passion seriously, because you follow your joy, because you spread love everywhere you go, because you smile at strangers. You are free of shadow consciousness. You will never be held back by the same old shit ever again. You embody your higher self. You are recoding your nervous system. You are rewiring your nervous system. And go ahead and get into that cook's hookup position that we did in part 1, okay? Lay down, cross one ankle over the other, cross your arms across your chest with your hands under your armpits, place your tongue on the roof of your mouth, and I want you to see this arc unfolding, and I want you to feel that fire in your belly ablaze now. Lock it in, crystallize it in now. You can speak out loud if you want now. Recode your nervous system to hold your higher octave now, and breathe. We are all tuning in to the rhythmic symphony of God's true creation. I am obsessed with talking about this. If you couldn't tell, I get passionate AF. Okay, this is what my next book is all about, is the rhythmic symphony of God's true creation. Human design is all about music. Everything is all about music. As you recode and regulate your nervous system, you are tuning your instrument in to the correct symphony, the correct frequency that has been playing all along, okay? You free yourself of the distortion, the distorted sound, the distorted frequency. This is quite literally embodied in the fact that they changed the hertz from 432 hertz, which is natural, it is organic. That's what the bees buzz to. That's what all of nature attunes to and flows to. That is what's natural for humans. Okay, in the mid 1900s, they changed the standard to 440 hertz, which is a distortion. It is just slightly irritating enough to throw you out of alignment and to throw you into dysregulation. All mainstream music, all mainstream shit that you see is the distortion. Okay, we're recognizing this. We're tuning out. That is just like the physical embodiment of what I'm talking about with the distortion, okay? As you come into alignment, as you tune your instrument, you are literally tuning into God's symphony. And then you will start to dance and move so beautifully. Okay, I talk about this in my program Align. Week 3 is mental alignment, where I have a deep dive into human design, because human design is how you can decondition your mind. because each and every one of us has a unique inner compass that is your guiding center in life that has nothing to do with your mind, okay? We all make decisions based in different ways for uniquely you. Look to your human design authority for that. For me, it is the emotional solar plexus. For you, perhaps it's the splenic center, which is instantaneous intuition. Or perhaps it's the will center, which is following your wants. Okay. Or perhaps it's your sacral center, which is following your gut instincts, your gut response. You will never make a decision by thinking your way through it in using your mind as the sole instrument. Okay, we are deconditioning the mind. We are returning to the body's wisdom. The more you live in alignment, the more you tune in and the more you start to dance and co-create. Join my program Align if you are interested in that. It's only $100 and you get 4 powerful activations and 4 powerful wisdom teachings and access to our community, which would be an amazing place to go after this. Join monthly membership where I have activations all the time based in the current transits. All right, sending you so much love. Did I say in the beginning this would be short? That's funny. I should know myself by now. Okay, I just let it flow and we go where we go because I just tune in, try to clear my vessel and allow whatever wants to come through, delivering exactly what you need. Okay, so check out part 3. That's going to be an embodied movement sesh. Sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. I love you.